Oh, God is so good. I made it through another day of being a bad bitch. My goodness. Okay, so I wanted to hop on here and talk about my experience so far with being a small content creator. As you guys may or may not know, my anniversary for YouTube was in August of last year. So August of 2023 marked a year that I had been on YouTube consistently, and I have learned so much just in this little brief journey, and I really wanted to share some of it with you. So one of the main things that I feel with being a small content creator, I have really felt my confidence improve in real life, just because having to get on a camera and talk really requires you to have confidence. And even if you have a faceless channel, you still have to, you still have to have confidence even on a faceless channel, because you can have conviction in your voice, or you can just overall make people feel something that they might not have felt otherwise. This is better. I don't know if this is better or worse. Okay. I feel like it's a little better. I don't know. I like it better with the light off, honestly. But yeah, I have felt my confidence skyrocket in real life, just because I have to be confident in order to get on camera and talk to people and actually share my opinions of things. So that's cool. The other thing is that I feel like my confidence has grown immensely since being a small content creator, because I'm actually getting to explore myself creatively and explore my creativity and figure out the best way that I want to relay a message. You know what I mean? So of course we all, not we all, but most of us may follow trends that look cool, or things that everyone's doing and it's just fun. But personally, I think it's really cool just finding your own way and gravitating to your own thing. And of course there's going to be some overlap, but whatever you do is specific to you. So therefore you may have similar content to somebody else, but the way that you do it makes it special, or just makes it necessary. So I think that that's really awesome. And I love that, getting to express myself creatively really takes a lot of weight off of my shoulders in real life, because it gives me something to think about. And it just allows me to feel, very small when I'm conflating things that aren't actually that important. So the other thing that I think is awesome about being a small content creator is the fact that you really have to learn how to be okay with having ops and just weirdos. And that's being on the internet in general. Even if you're not a content creator, even if you just comment a lot on other people's content and stuff, you're still risking getting backlash and people just kind of coming for you in the comment section. So I just love it, because people say crazy stuff to me in my comments, and I'm just kind of okay, thanks for the engagement. Because it's really nothing personal. I think what it really boils down to is that when you are a small content creator and you're being very consistent, I think that it triggers a lot of people, because a lot of people do want to be online, and a lot of people do want to have an online presence, and they want to develop a following, but they either lack the patience or the skill, or really just the talent for it. I do think that it's a talent to make people consume you and make them invested in whatever you're talking about. That is absolutely a talent. So just the ability to draw attention to yourself, period. I think that that's a skill, and that's a talent. And people get triggered by it, because when you're a small content creator, you seem way more accessible than somebody that has, you know, millions of followers or subscribers. And so because you seem more accessible, I think people feel like it's easier to knock you down because they're most likely interacting with the real you and not an assistant, not a moderator. So I just think that that's something that has to be transmuted. And I think that when, you know, people are trying to shit on you, you just have to understand and recognize that you have a lot more power than you probably think. And they see your power. They don't want you to see your power. They don't want you to acknowledge your power. And so I just think that it comes along with the territory and it's to be expected, but also like how you interact with it and how you handle it will ultimately show you what type of person you are when, you know, attention is on you. You know, how do you crack under pressure? How do you feel about it? Do you let it bother you for long? Do you keep it moving? Personally, I've gotten to a point where I just keep it moving. There's really nothing else that you can do. People are going to be weird, but it's up to you to decide not to let it disturb your peace. So I'm glad I got on here and had this little discussion with you guys. I usually don't do stuff in the car, so that's cool. I'm glad that we're exploring different avenues and communicating differently. But I'm Andrea from Hello Drea, and as always, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Until next time.